This is EA Sports MMA Creative Director Jason Barnes. We're going to take a look at a fight between myself as Jacare and our lead gameplay tester, Mark Taylor, is Jason Mayhem Miller. We wanted to give you guys an insight into how our fights happen. We fought this fight yesterday, and now we're gonna voice over the video and talk about what we were thinking during the fight. Mark Taylor and I have a long history here for several months, about 5 or 6 months. We've been going at it in rivalry matches, and he's a little bit of a hot streak here with 6 straight fight wins over me, and I'm looking for a revenge match here as we approach it with Jacare and Mayhem Miller. So the way I was approaching this fight was with Jacare. I know that I have great submission skills, and I'm going to be great on the ground. But at the same time, Mayhem Miller, he's kind of a generalist. He can do it all. He can win the fight on the ground. He can win it standing up. He's got a bigger arsenal of attack standing up with Superman punches and things like that than Jacare. So my goal was to take this to the mat, but I wasn't in a hurry to do it. I just didn't want to get in a stand and bang fight. What I wanted to do was take my time and break him down a little bit and work my way down to the ground and eventually get a victory.
With this, I'm definitely trying to stay away from the ground. Really worried about Jacare's submission skills. Using Miller, I can survive on the ground, but once I got to the ground, my plan was definitely to get up and go back to striking. I was definitely more interested in standing up and trying to win this as a striking fight.
At this point, when we were starting to capture, we actually have a small capture area, and a large group of people had filled in to watch this fight. So Mark and I are both a little bit nervous and feeling the tension during this fight. Normally, we're going to come out and show respect, but when it's Mayhem Miller versus Jacare, we got to do the personalities properly.
And it's always fun to be able to start the fight with a big taunt.
So what's going on here is usually what I'm trying to do is figure out what Mark's doing. And both of us kind of like the counter strike and just feel for range. You can see he's throwing a lot of jabs, and my idea was just to back out, and kind of see what he was going for. I do have that spin kick, so I was trying to catch him off guard as he did that leg kick. I wanted to get advantage of that. My other idea is that you saw me try to clinch. Mark's sitting on that clinch waiting for it. Because my idea is if I can clinch him, then I can rough him up and take him down. But he is all over that every time. He's denied it both times. So we're both kind of feeling each other out. You can see it's all about the strike range here.
Especially when I use a good stand-up striker, I like to do a lot of kicks. And you'll see me switch stance back and forth. Jason Barnes is really good at going for the takedown when I've missed a kick. When my back is towards him, I pretty much can't defend that. So trying to stay off the ground, and I want to use kicks, but that's why you see me switch my stance back and forth and change right and leg kicks.
So my goal right here is I actually got the half guard on him. I was feeling pretty good because I set him up with those punches, waiting for him to block. But I'm kind of working his stomach here, trying to lower his stamina, but he has been all over that parrying every strike. I'm getting gassed here. I'm a little bit worried about him moving on me, which he does. You can see he's doing those little heel kicks. And now he's worried about me passing and I get swept, and that pissed me off. What I'm mainly worried about here is him drilling my ribs with his knee. And so I'm just going to look to deny, and the way I look to parry is I don't hold block. I do my parry with block and the flick of the stick all in one motion, because I don't want to just hold block and let him move on me as quickly as he can. So I was able to get back to guard, but now I'm getting a little greedy going for it right there.
Even though I had got the sweep, I had been trying to stand up a couple of times, and I finally get a successful stand-up. I usually like being on the ground, especially when I can sweep somebody. I'll definitely take advantage of dominant position, but going against a submission specialist like Jacare and somebody who knows how to use them on the ground, I'm really worried, and all I'm trying to do is really get out of a really dangerous position.
So right there, he hit me with that front kick. I immediately blocked. I knew usually he's following with a hook or some kind of combo off that. You see me, I just ate a knee. That was brutal. Now I'm worried about my head, so I'm just trying to slip. and get enough space, get my bearings back. I caught him with that spin kick. You see him back out right away the second that happened because he was worried about his stamina. He was on top of that. I was a little bit late on my strike there. I threw the straight, and I probably should have thrown a jab off that teep kick. The reason you saw me try to sprawl there, that's the takedown I'm looking for. That's what I've been waiting for. Getting him out of range and getting into side control. I'm feeling great about this, but Mark's very controlled and very confident on the ground. It's about survival for him at this point. Again, I'm a little bit antsy. I got a losing streak, and he gets up. I gotta stay calm on the ground, which I wasn't doing there.
Take the wind out of his opponent's sails. He doesn't get it. Oh, that kick
So right here, it's about finding range. As you can see, both of us swing a lot out of range. Don't want to get caught. I throw the straight right because I feel like he's sitting on my left jab, so I'm trying to catch him off guard with that, or he's anticipating me throwing some kind of lead kick instead of my back kick.
Right now, I'm starting to get a little bit more aggressive than I have been the rest of this fight. I really feel like I'm losing in the points right now, and losing in the first round is not a position I'm usually in. So right now, I'm really trying to step up the aggression and see if I can get ahead of him real quick at the end of this round.
And he got caught, as you saw. When he got aggressive, I nailed him with a great hook. He took me down in desperation, but I was gassed, and what I was worried about when we were in a sprawl just a second ago, that he was going to pull guard and look for submissions, because Mayhem Miller's deadly off his back even against Jacare, so I was well aware of that. At this point, I know there's 25 seconds left. I'm looking at the clock. I'm just trying to maintain enough stamina so that I don't get caught in a submission battle here. I'm gassed. I don't want any business. You see that horrible hook I'm throwing because I'm gassed. I'm gonna get my energy back up. Looks like we're headed to round 2 at this point. I'm trying to score some points with a free takedown at the end. That's dirty, but you got to do what you got to do.
All right, let's take a look at some replays from the recent action.
I'm sweating right now, putting my controller down as fast as I can, rubbing my hands on my pants, trying to get ready for round 2. I'm always winning at the end of round 1, and that affects how my game plan is for round 2. Ending that round knowing that I was down is definitely frustrating for me. It's not where I usually am. It's not where I want to be. And now I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to come out real aggressive and try to catch him, or if I need to sit back and stick with my basic plan, and still not even sure what I'm going to do yet.
So I'm feeling pretty confident. My game plan was working brilliantly. I got a bunch of takedowns. And now I'm taunting him a little bit just to have some fun. I think I'm going to pay the price for that in a moment, though.
That's it, way to go. Souza.
Right there on that spinning head kick, or that roundhouse kick he did, I should have taken advantage of it and taken him down. I missed my opportunity. He's now got me cornered. I'm not comfortable here. I'm just trying to dash my way out of there. You see me a lot of times when I get in trouble, I'm going to slip head punches as quickly as possible, just in enough time to make him start going to the gut so I can slip out of there. As you watch him work the stomach combo now, and now I'm out. Looking back on this, man, I threw way too many straight rights. I got to leave with that jab. What's wrong with me? My boxing coach would be pissed at me for this.
I can't believe how many strikes I threw out of range. Definitely not as disciplined as I usually am.
Again, I think that he's aggressive with his striking this time with Miller, so I've been going for more takedowns. I'm going to deny any submission he's going for me. I'm working the gut with that little left over there. My idea is just distract him enough to see if I can get to half guard. He's on top of that. Right there, I think he's teasing me a little bit, showing that he's going to block, trying to bait me into something to burn some of my stamina. Referee stands us up. I'm not happy about that. The reason I keep throwing that big spin kick is because I want to catch him off guard and do a lot of stamina damage so I can try to work him quicker to the ground. Again, you see me slipping punches and then getting out of those stomach punches.
As you can see, I'm really aggressive right now. I'm throwing a lot of big hooks and a lot of head kicks. I'm really trying to catch him, rock him once right now, and see if I can't take him down and finish him.
And every time he's closing that gap, you see me doing a quick dash and doing the single leg takedown. Again, I feel I'm great. I got his stamina low. I feel like this is my move. I get to half guard, but then immediately move to side control. I'm in great position, and then I go for a submission while he's got full stamina. That is just not disciplined. So not only is my boxing coach mad at me, now I'm mad at myself from a jiu-jitsu angle. He's now pulled guard because I have just wasted all my stamina just not being intelligent on the ground, just being impatient and trying to win it immediately instead of grinding it out. And I think my problem was I was thinking, I got to win by submission, I got to win by submission, when I should have been looking ground and pound at that point. Swept again. It's embarrassing.
Now that I've gotten to side control, I'm not worried about him being able to slap on the submission. I'm pretty dominant right here, but still got to be careful all the time. If I let my stamina get down, or if I let my guard down for 1 second, I can, get pushed back down to half guard like that. Then I'm really in a bad position. So very risky, but I go ahead and stand up from side control to make sure I get off the ground and I'm not getting submitted by Jacare.
I tried the scissor sweep there just to try to sucker him in. As you can tell, he's backing out, backing far enough that Big John McCarthy says it's time to stand up. His striking out of range is terrible, so is mine. That's respect for each other and being terrified about being knocked out or being taken down. Ooh, that spinning back fist hurt me. I'm bleeding from a punch earlier than that. He's ready for my takedowns. I was a little thrown off by his decision not to stand up. I kicked him off the fence. He blocked immediately. I thought I had something going there. That's just a terrible takedown. I'm impatient. And that caught me off guard because every other time he was standing up, I was surprised by that. Now I don't know what to do. Now I'm just thinking, how do I survive? I look at the clock. There's 1 minute. This is literally what I'm thinking. I'm going to try to distract him with these elbows. You can see he's actually moving his head out of the way. And now he's got my back. So now it's 50 seconds, and it's survival time.
Back mount is my favorite position in this game. I rarely like to submit people. I really like to pound people out and finish a fight. I've been known to sit in back mount and take people out. I'm so confident right now. I think I even made a cocky remark or something to the extent of, let's go. I know I'm ready. I know that this fight's over right now. I know I'm about to knock him out, and I'm really pumped.
So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to parry anything he can. You see, every once in a while I'll even throw a punch up there. I'm just trying to distract him. And that when you see him dig the hooks in again, all I'm trying to do is roll over and give mount. I just want to continuously change my position, try to get up, just to throw him off. I'm out of stamina. My head's low. It's about really just timing a parry and surviving. And I'm looking at that clock counting down. We got people going ooh and ah in here. And I jump up at this point because I survived. A minute with my back mounted and ground and pound, I survived.
I'll admit, I got a little lax right there. I got so into it. I was so excited. I knew I was about to win. I wasn't paying any attention to the clock. Even if I was, I'm not sure I could have done much better. But once this round expired, I'm pretty devastated. I thought this was my chance to end it, and I feel like I just let the victory get away. I'm really upset. Now I feel like I got to come out swinging. I need to try to end this as quick as I can.
I'm feeling good that I survived that. I feel like I got a mental edge that I've been able to withstand that kind of punishment. He's feeling good, as you can see, and taunting me. You can see my stamina is a lot lower there. I've spent a lot of energy. Look at my permanent stamina. I'm concerned about that. I'm still going to try to get this fight to the ground. And I'm really just throwing my jabs and my straights here to distract him. And I ate a big one there. You saw me even try to sprawl. I was in panic mode. Now it's about the heart of Jacare. That's the heart of Jacare. That's not my skills right there. That was him surviving it. I know I'm in trouble now. He goes for a major pass, and I sweep him. That's an oh-no moment for Mark Taylor. And again, I'm impatient. I go for a submission when he has full stamina. That's not disciplined.
Once I was able to get him off that submission, I start working the body a little bit. I know I can get his stamina all the way down and be able to work myself to guard. Right here, I know he's not expecting it. I throw in the triangle. This is Jacare. You don't try to submit Jacare.
I'm completely caught off by this triangle attempt. I had no stamina. This is the lack of permanent stamina for me, is actually affecting the size of my ability to find that sweet spot and survive the choke. I've been in long submission battles with this guy before. He knows that I can survive it. He knows that if I roll out of this, I'm on top. You can see it's been back and forth, but immediately I've been in trouble for most of this time. And now he just sinks it in.
That's the end of the fight.
I'm disappointed. I usually walk away with my head hot because I'm mad that I lost. I have respect for him. I'm frustrated that I lost, and I'm kind of embarrassed that I got choked out with Jacare. I hope that when Jacare comes back in the office, he doesn't see this video and choke me out for real, because that's kind of embarrassing.
I'm really excited about this one. This is we've had a lot of really great battles, but this one had all the highs and lows. It went from, and you know, to be able to end it with a submission, I was really happy.
So look for future videos, future fights of Jason Barnes, creative director, versus Mark Taylor, lead gameplay tester, and look for different results with a different belt around me.